Are you looking for an easy way to make $100 to $1,000 just by playing a game on your phone? Well, you might have come across Tap Away 3D, a popular puzzle game that claims to reward you with real cash. Like I said it, real cash. But is it too good to be true? Stick around as we dive deep into Tap Away 3D and reveal its true nature. So essentially, I'm going to play this game and I'm going to basically take you through it. Now, as I play it, I might get ads myself. So if I do, I'll make sure to pause it before we continue. But to basically talk to you about what Tapaway is, Tapaway 3D is a free puzzle game developed by a company called Rebuild Go, and I'm going to show you it on the App Store. So here you have it. This is Tapaway 3D, and it's also in early access, and it's made by a company called Rebuild Go. Now, despite it being in early access, it actually has 1 million downloads. This game has been popping, and it's gone viral, mainly because of its earning opportunities, and it's very fascination, and a lot of intrigue around this idea that you can make money through playing this simple to use game. Very simple, as I'll basically explain as well. Now, if we jump back into the game, the premise is very simple. Tap the cubes in the correct order to eliminate them and clear the stage. So, as you can see, I've literally just tapped on the screen and made 10, or actually $30, and it's incentivizing me to get more. So let's just press that and see how much we can double up. As you can see, we've now got 5 times that amount, and already we have $150 in the account, which is perfect, right? Now, as you tap them in the correct order and eliminate them, you then clear the stage, and already we've cleared the first stage, and right now we're in the second stage, and above it is cash. So already you know that for each one that you do, you're going to earn some cash, whether it's going to be 150 like I already have, which I basically made in seconds, which is quite insane if you think about it. But you know, to earn banknotes on this game that can be exchanged for cash, it does sound a bit too easy, right? But with the same developer behind other fake money games like Crazy Balls, there's so many others, Wisdom Star, and of course Chili Slots Master, which is a pretty viral game as well, which you can also check on my channel. I'll leave a link to that one down below too. Now, if you are quite skeptical about Tapaway 3D, then I'm not surprised. So I'm basically going to fill you in on exactly how it all works. So available for Android devices, Tapaway 3D features a cluster of cubes which with arrows indicating the direction they move when they're tapped. The goal is to tap the cubes in the correct order to clear the stage, but you do need to be careful, of course. You don't want to tap the wrong cube, because that means you lose a move, and running out of moves, I hate to say it, is actually going to result in you having to watch an ad. And let's be honest, we don't want to be watching ad after ad after ad, which is a running case with a lot of these games. Now speaking of these ads, they are everywhere in this game. Every time you complete a game, a level, you receive tokens, but it also comes at a cost. You have to watch another ad. The developers obviously making an absolute killing from it, and they will profit every time that you watch an ad. And that is essentially the business model summed up to a T with this game. The minimum payout threshold is set at $100, which just means you're going to have to keep on playing the game for a real long time, like hours and hours and hours, before you then kind of clock onto the fact that you might not be getting anything out of it. And I'll talk more about that as well. Now, besides the main gameplay, Tapaway 3D also features a reward section where you can also get amazing prizes such as iPhone 13s, Amazon gift cards, MacBook Pros, you name it. There's all kinds of prizes, AirPods, it's just everything. Now, keep an eye out for puzzle bubbles, because if you tap them and you try your luck with them, you'll also be able to win even more prizes, and you'll be able to earn more money within the game. But you always got to bear in mind, this is really important, that the more videos you watch, the more you're going to give to these developers. And if you haven't actually received the cash out by reaching one of their thresholds, then ultimately you're just going to feel like you've wasted your time, and you don't want to feel like that, let's be honest. Now, in terms of cash outs, you need to collect 10,000 tokens. Once you hit that milestone, you then unlock the $100 cash out option, which includes platforms like PayPal, Alipay, big companies when it comes to receiving money. Like most people have those accounts. And as a result, you probably want to play that more because you want to earn money to put in those accounts. That makes sense. But essentially, you might be doing it at no avail, essentially. Now, you can choose even higher cash out payments, such as $1,000. That would be amazing. However, do they even pay out? I've just received 2,000, but I have to claim it by watching a video, which, as you can see, is an ad. But yeah. Well, we've come to the part of the video where I do need to basically tell you the truth, and it's disappointing. I can't lie. Tapaway 3D doesn't pay. After spending countless hours collecting tokens, which you may have been doing yourself, the developer is only going to put that carrot in front of you and dangle it further and further and further away as you try and get closer to it. When you try to cash out, the requirements are going to change, and you're going to be asked to pass even more levels just to approve your payment. But the illusion doesn't stop there. After achieving that task, you'll find yourself in a queue of over 9,000 players waiting to get paid before you. That's just a lot of players that are waiting to basically get paid. And do you think they're going to be able to pay $100 to each of those players? Most likely not. Your position refreshes every minute, but unfortunately, your turn will never come up, and as a result, they will essentially ignore your payment requests. And I know that sucks, but it's just the reality of a lot of these games. So despite offering fun gameplay, Tapaway 3D isn't worth your time. Exploits the hopes and dreams of those seeking easy money. If you're looking to make real money, I'd recommend to stay well away from this game. Instead, I've made a list of making money apps that will basically help you make money from your phone. Whether you're a student, whether you've got an iPhone, Android phone, whether you want to make money fast, you want to make money through PayPal, I've made a list for every single type of making money game, essentially, so you can find an app where it'll basically suit you, and you won't have to deal with the frustrations of apps like Tapaway 3D that are only going to rob you of your time, and no one wants that. Not even yourself, of course. That, however, does bring us to the end of this Tapaway 3D review. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button, share with your friends so that they don't fall for it as well, and subscribe to our channel for more reviews and insights. We look forward to hearing from you, so do leave a comment. I do read all the comments, and it'd be great to hear your thoughts. And also, if you have any other games you'd like me to check out, I'd be more than interested and happy to look into them and potentially do a video of them on this channel. Now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.